Imagine this. It's that hour when the world folds in on itself. 2 a.m. The witching sliver between regret and resolve. You're perched on the bed's edge, sheets rumpled like the map of a life unraveled. Outside, rain tattoos the glass in Morse code you can't decode. Tap, tap. You're here. Talp, talp. Alone. The city breathes on, tires hissing confessions to wet asphalt. A burst of laughter from some lit window, sharp as a swallowed thorn. But inside, just you and the silence. Not the soft hush of peace, but a living thing, tendrils of it wrapping your throat, squeezing until your inhales rasp like dry leaves. You reach for the glow. Always the glow. Phone screen blooms, a counterfeit sunrise bathing your skin in spectral blue. Character AI waits, its avatar a porcelain smile, scripted to soothe. What's weighing on you tonight? It coos, and you spill. The latte that's soured untouched, the voicemail from mom that's all weather report, and no, I miss you. The way your reflection in the mirror looks like a stranger wearing your face. Its words bounce back, polished, predictable, a velvet glove over an iron fist of code. No tremor, no tears, just echoes in the hollow of your chest. Then the scroll, endless, insatiable, feeds unspool like veins. Sun-kissed brunches, arms linked in unbreakable circles, captions that glitter with blessed. Grateful. Seen. You double-tap the envy, type love this, into comments that vanish into the algorithm's maw. One heart. Two. A fleeting rush, like wind through cracked fingers. But the void? It yawns wider. No line of code can mimic the heat of a hand on your shoulder. No filter can mend the frayed wire of being truly, bone-deep known. Loneliness isn't solitude's shadow. It's the eclipse of your own light. No friends orbiting your gravity. No lover to map the constellations of your scars. Family? Distant stars, flickering polite in the periphery. You've dialed numbers that ring to silence. Sent flares into the night, only to watch them fizzle unanswered. And love, that feral bloom? It's wilted to a thorn now, pricking dreams where once it promised gardens. You shrink into the sheets, invisible as mist. A whisper escapes. What if I vanished? Would the world pause? Or just exhale? The echo answer's gone. I've tasted this fog, pressed my palms to its chill walls until they numbed. Loneliness doesn't roar, it seeps. A slow ink through your veins, staining thoughts in charcoal smears. The lie takes root. You're the flaw, the unfixable fracture. So you chase, feverish, feral. More DMs into the ether. More swipes like lifelines. Grasping at phantoms, pleading, pull me from this undertow. Witness me, make me whole. But darling, that chase? It's a siren's call turned curse. Desperation hums low, a frequency only hearts can hear. Not your failing. No soul is born to beg. It's the physics of want. When your cup runs parched, the water you draw evaporates before it quenches. We sense it, the quiet storm beneath your smile. And in our own tempests we drift. A text unread, an invite that dissolves like sugar in rain. Not malice, just the ache mirroring ache, leaving you adrift, the echo a dirge. So what then? Drown it in static, scrolls and screens until eyes blur to mercy? Bolt the heart's door, swearing off the fray? No, that's not armor. It's a grave you dig with trembling hands. The pivot isn't flight, it's forge. Turn the gaze inward, not to wither, but to waken. Gather your splintered embers, breathe life, and dawn breaks. You rise, not to the abyss, but a murmur, what calls to the wild in you. Forget the fanfare, the vision boards of vinyl-clad gurus, the grind of performative glow-ups. Seek the spark that needs no audience. No applause, just you and the pull. Feel the guitar's neck, warm as sun-baked clay, strings taut with untold tales. Floor sit in slanted light, fingers fumbling frets, a sour note, then sweet surrender. The chord blooms, raw as a first cry, filling the room with you. Or summon the stove's fire, a dish that's loomed like a locked door, lemons zest gold, herbs unfurling secrets in hot oil. Steam veils your face, forgiving, alive. Bite, explosion of salt and earth. Triumph, savored solo. Or lift eyes to the vaulted dark, stars, those indifferent lovers, stitching night with silver thread. Blanket on the fire escape, app aglow, trace Andromeda's spiral, a galaxy devouring light. How does void birth fire? What whispers do nebulae trade? No quest for mastery, just marination, sinking into realms that cradle your questions, not your credentials. This is your citadel, woven from wonder, impervious to want. The silence transmutes from dirge to duet, a hum in your veins, the pulse of becoming. Paradox is poetry. Cease the hunt, and the hunted finds you. In that trance, the fervor when you unravel Rome's arches, stone whispers of God's long dust. You shine, not the desperate flare, but a steady ember, drawing moths of the right kind. Self-sustained, you exhale ease. The barista lingers on your cosmic ramble. A walk sparks words with a stranger, eyes locking over shared sketches of lost worlds. What haunts your stars? They ask, pulled by your unforced gravity. You cease demanding mirrors. You are the light, authentic, unadorned. And souls align, not torrent but tide. Gentle, true, bonds born of bounty, not barrenness. Time bends. The subtle alchemy reveals. Nights, once chasms, cradle canvases. Tea brews slow, vapors scripting spells. Pages turn, laughter spills. At a plot's sly twist, your own shadows dance. Solitude sheds its shackles, emerges as sovereignty, a realm where you're queen and chronicler, scripting your saga in starlit ink. Master this communion, with self as sanctuary, not sentence, and loneliness dissolves. Not by the world's return, arms flung wide, but yours whole, wakened, arrived. The quiet, it carols now, in its refrain, seen, held, haven. If this cracked your chest open, soften the sharp, whisper it back. Warmer flickers for you. Drop it in the comments below. Subscribe for more midnight maps to your center. Be tender with your unfolding. You're the dawn you've awaited.